Hello, Chrissy from Truly Holistic. Now I'm going to talk about how the broadcasting system came about, which is another empowering, enlightening, healing system that you can purchase and learn yourself, which is all about taking all the knowledge, wisdom that you have built up within the perceived physical world, sustenance such as vitamins, minerals, elements, essential oils, hormone replacement therapy, supplementation, herbalism, superfoods, digestive enzymes, being able to cleanse and detoxify an area, like for example, like somebody would do with a liver and gallbladder flush, but doing it in a much more gentle way that isn't aligned with your body and what the body requires, and listening to the body. This system also teaches you to use your superpowers, which are attention and intention. And as you connect to your body, you build a greater relationship with the body by picking up on the cues that the body is always presenting to you to give you an understanding of to do something, or maybe to hold back on doing something. For example, when you're doing a cleanse and the body is speaking to you to say, yep, that's enough, we can ease off on that. So it prevents you getting into a healing crisis and, for example, sitting on the toilet or next to the toilet over a weekend, right? We can stop that. We can do it gentle. And this can be done in the broadcasting system. Now, how that system came about, because I really want to dig deep into why I created these systems and why I want to empower this ability to you. Now, there's a tool that I became very familiar. You can see a whole lot of geometric tools up here. When I got into energy healing, and one thing I learned through a gentleman, Chris Kaler, who was doing true quantum healing, I found out about sacred geometry tools. Now, there was a company called Crystalline Incorporated, and the guy that made the tools was a man called Wayne Gados. And one of the tools that he created was called the sun ring. Okay, and this is a 4-inch sun ring. We also distribute a 9-inch sun ring, a large one. Now, obviously you can see the geometry of the sun itself, right? This is how a child would, if they were asked, get your yellow crayons out, draw the sun, right? With a sun shining effect. Now, we call this a broadcasting tool. This is what it's known as. And the way I was taught to use this, right, when I first got involved with that Crystalline Incorporated range and this particular tool, is that it's a broadcast, right? You can voice your intention into it to broadcast that intention, or you can write little intention notes within it as well. And there was a particular video that I always stays with me that Wayne did, and he was with a couple of individuals, and he was writing little intention notes like lemon juice or vitamin E, and then place it into the sun ring, and you place like a plate of cookies or a glass of water, and then they get that, and then let it just for 5 or 10 seconds, infuse into that medium, right, whether it was water or a cookie. And then the person would eat it, and they could notice the taste. There was a difference with the taste. They could notice that the energy of the water or energy of the cookie was different. Okay? And so Wayne was mentioning about, hey, yes, you could take the supplement vitamin E. You could grab a lemon off a lemon tree and squeeze that lemon and juice into the water. But let's say if you don't have that, that physical sustenance, you can do it energetically. Okay? Now, that really triggered something in me very profound, because I realized that in my years as a healer, that the original format of everything we perceive in the physical world is frequency. So when we write an intention note for one of those perceived physical substances, and I'll use the example of the lemon juice, we write the intention note and we put it in there, we are going back to broadcasting that original format of the lemon juice. Okay. Now, so one thing I've also learned about the sun is the other name for the sun is Sol, S-O-L, which sounds very much like S-O-U-L. Now, when we look at the original format of everything, as I say, perceived physical, is that it's consciousness, and consciousness is frequency, and consciousness can be referred to like your consciousness as you as the soul. So we'll gain this direct connection of this original format and with the symbology of the sun, right? Soul. Okay, so this device brings through that original format of that perceived physical sustenance you want, but now you're applying it energetically, right? You're doing it the means without having to go and buy the supplement, without having to go and pick the lemon off the tree. Let's say you don't have a lemon tree, right? Or cacao, or you name it. As I mentioned earlier, hormone or replacement, digestive enzymes, essential oil, crystal energy, without having the physical crystal. So I did an interview with Wayne, and it's on my YouTube channel. And essentially he said this tool's got infinite possibilities. And obviously when you bought this tool, it was wrapped in this wrapping, and there was about 3 instructions on it, and that was about it. And I thought, well, if this tool's got infinite capabilities in the way that I am learning and understanding about it, I want to take it to the next level, where I create a system that allows the person that has this tool to get the infinite possibility and potential out of it. And that became the birthing of the broadcasting system that I created, which is a system made out of dowsing charts, right? And so if you're a dowser, you can just jump straight into it. If you've never dowsed before, don't know how, or let's say you're not intuitive through a pendulum or dowsing rods or muscle kinesiology, which is called muscle testing, it is all part of the system where we will teach you. You know, if you don't know how to do that and you're a beginner, we will teach you that. If you already know that skill set, then you'll be off running, right? Working in the charts. And for me, it's like your energetic emergency kit, right? If you need something, if you're having an ache or a pain, you need something, it's within the grasp of your own palm, right? We use your power of intention, using your sustenance. And for me, at the moment, humanity has a sustainability problem. And this is the answer, right? Is to go back to square one, go back to its original format that we can apply through our own means, our own power, not relying on something outside of ourselves. This is so exciting. And I'm just going to give you an example before I finish up. Now, this product, broadcasting system, you can find that on my website at trulyholistic.net/products/. You'll see that there. Now, there was once a Facebook Live I was doing, and I'm in New Zealand, and this client, or this person, this lady, she was living in Sydney in Australia. So she was mentioning that, yeah, I've been having a bit of problems with my liver. She could detect that something going on with her liver. So I went into the broadcasting system. It took me to the superfoods chart where it pointed to aloe vera. So I thought, okay, let's write the word aloe vera on an intention note. I placed the sun ring over the video camera or microphone where we're going to broadcast it to this lady. Put that there, and then within seconds, I told her, close your eyes, focus on your liver, correct? Using her power of attention. And within seconds, she was saying, wow, my energy has just gone through the roof. And I was like, okay, yeah, it started. Right, that's the body's cue saying, yeah, my liver's releasing all the stuff that's been congested in it. And I told her, hey, let me know when that energy starts to drop and die off. So about a minute later, she goes, yep, the energy's just dropping off. So I took it away. And she went straight away. And she asked me, and she goes, why did you do that? And I go, that was your body's cue to tell you that we've kick-started the cleansing effect. That's enough. Because if we did it for longer, that person's energy would have dropped further and further, and they would have to lie on their bed or go to the toilet. They'd detox too quickly. So this is the cool thing about the system. You connect to a greater connection to your body, and the body will communicate to you in the right manner to do it. It's a wonderful, beautiful system, and I recommend it. Numerous amount of people have bought the system, and they love it. Again, you'll see that on my product store at Truly Holistic. Catch you later.